I'm gonna talk about Fight Club, the PS2 game.
The second rule of Fight Club is, you do not talk about Fight Club. Gentlemen, welcome to Fight Club.
I mean, I know the film was called Fight Club, but the fighting itself was just one part of a deeper story. The film was an oddball, dark piece of social satire with a point, not Shaq Fu. That's like making an entire game based solely on this scene. Penguin Land doesn't count. Anyway, let's try the story mode. After all, the game prides itself on its, and I quote, unique single-player story mode. You play as some guy who shows up at a fight club and asks around for Tyler Durden.
I'm looking for Tyler.
Fucking virgin.
You're made to fight some guy, and then, after about 3 shockingly long loading screens, the story resumes, except...
Jesus, you okay?
Fine. You're asking about Tyler Durden. I'll tell you what you need to know.
This is so weird. I'm watching a slideshow of crappy looking game characters I know nothing about and frankly don't care for. A slideshow! Talk about a cheap story mode. What happens next is about as repetitive and tedious as it gets. You talk to someone about Tyler Durden, you fight someone, rinse and repeat. It's, in a word, not good. You even get to fight Bob, Meatloaf's big-breasted character from the film. Why? I'm not entirely sure.
I'm Bob.
Hi. Bob?
It's, testicular cancer.
Cancer gives you those.
The drugs did.
The fighting itself is very much in the vein of Tekken, crossed with those fighting moments in Shenmue 2, except in Shenmue 2 there was not only variety, characters you could tell were different from each other and had unique fighting styles and weaknesses. Also, that was a great game with a great story. I don't know what this is. The only part that's slightly different is when you're asked by this dude here to break someone's arm. And because the combos aren't all that easy to get working, chances are you'll kill the guy in about 75 ways before you finally break just his arm. I like how specific that mobster is. He's like, dude, you broke his leg? That's not specifically the type of pain I wanted this guy to feel. Whatever, you continue your thoroughly uninteresting search for Tyler Durden, and the game already starts running out of characters. You fight people you've already fought, and inexplicably, they're a bit stronger than before. Luckily, there's always some stinker dialogue to keep you entertained throughout.
God damn! A molar!
Shut the fuck up, you little fucking pansy.
Women. Can't live with them? Pass the beer nuts.
What? The game isn't technically glitchy, but it has its share of nonsense, despite the plumbers don't wear ties style storytelling. Featuring music by the Dust Brothers, Korn, Limp Bizkit, and Queens of the Stone Age. Really? Let me listen to it again.
Do you know me now?
Okay, I'll take your word for it. Just stop. For the love of God, stop. The blood that splatters on screen is also frankly more distracting than it is necessary. It's kind of annoying. The game ends with something so shocking. I honestly was not expecting it.
You are my right hand. You know what this is? Good. If for some reason the detonation fails, this is the fail-safe.
An actual cutscene! Problem is, all these dudes in the game look alike, so I wasn't really following the plot at all. I take it the guy is Tyler Durden? Whatever, they basically rip off the end of the movie, and even bring back Helena Bonham Carter's character. Anyway, although Fight Club on PS2 isn't technically all bad, I mean the fighting is meh, Tekken light. And I guess if you're playing the versus mode with friends, it's probably a harmless enough time waster, but as a whole, it's just a completely misguided idea that fully misses the point of the film it's based on, and is not executed well at all. The story mode's lack of effort really is impressively awful, and with all the awesome games that the PS2 has to offer, there's really no point in playing this weird, unpleasant game. Let's make a new rule. Rule number 9. You do not make a game about Fight Club.
You're completely out of your fucking tree.
Fight!